Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. And I wanted to say hi and happy early Christmas. As you can see, I got my shirt here. It says Star Wars. And I wanted to bring to you an exciting opportunity called Go Mining. Go Mining, if you haven't heard of it before, neither have I. It's relatively, well, it's been out for a few years, but it has been getting a lot of popularity. So, as I was looking around for investments, things to put money into, it looks like I came across a gold mine. Now, this started a couple months ago, but I started investing into Go Mining, and what I've seen is so far about a 20% increase. I'm sure someone could probably go through the numbers here and prove me maybe a little more, a little less, but I've seen a pretty good return over a short amount of time. And it looks like, this company is willing to say that they could have up to 100%, sometimes a little bit more higher in a annual return, which is incredible considering all the other investments out there. I would say that this thing blows things out of the park. Well, without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. Let's go over here and I am going to click on that share button right there. Let's pull this up. Let's see here. Share my screen. Throw that up and bingo, here we go. So they have a Black Friday special going on right now where after you've upgraded your Go miners, you can add the 20% discount on upgrading the efficiency. So just to give you kind of a quick idea about how the GoPro works, those up here. I'm going to be adding this link here in a little bit later. But basically, this is a referral, right? And if you click on this, I do get a percentage of it. The cool part is that once you've created your account, you recommend it to other people, and then you get a percentage of that loyalty as well. And it's like 5% or something like that, but it does add up. But anyways, it's gomining.com, and then you can see this right here, which I will put into the description here probably tomorrow or so. Without further ado, let's talk a little bit about it. So I initially started off with somewhere around like $30 just to get it set up, and then I was making somewhere around I was like a couple cents a day. The thing is, this is compounding, and so I set it up to basically reinvest over and over again into the mining power. And once I got the mining power up, then I started to increase the discount, or shall I say the efficiency. I lowered it, and the lower the efficiency, the more mining power you got. So that being said, currently, as you can see, these are my miners right now. So you can see I have a bonus miner that they've been giving, a little special they've been going on. Every one of these ones right here, you have the mine box, East collection. Now these are the ones that I bought from Marketplace. So I bought these three, and what I've learned is that with this promotion going on, if you buy these, you could technically save quite a bit of money. You can buy it at the total amount here at 75. Was that terahertz? Hash, and that's hash, or like tetra hash or whatever. And that's the mining power, and then below that is the efficiency. And the lower the efficiency, the more money you're gonna make. So this one, and this one I bought from the marketplace, and then to lower the efficiency, I did the upgrade here and took advantage of the Black Friday special. When I first started off, I did it with this one right here. And let me go ahead and show you what that is. So they have different options that will be randomly selected. This case is green plastic. Some cool little, about the buttons and fans. Just add little bells and whistles, and then display here. I don't know too much about it. I know they have little perks here and there. It's like very minor though. Perhaps it adds up over time. But basically, it's generated randomly whenever you create the box. To give you an idea of how to upgrade this, I go over here, click on upgrade, and I can either upgrade the power or the efficiency. As you can see, my miner is at maximum efficiency. One of the issues that mining comes across is the concept of halving. And I think we got about another 3.5 years before Bitcoin decides to, before they follow the halving schedule. And that basically will half the amount of money I make for the power that I put in. But then over time, Go Mining, they try to compensate for the halving to not be so extreme. And how they do that is they have gradual efficiency reductions, which reduce the cost of power and so forth. But then they have, they try to get you to increase your power basically, and this is the moneymaker right here. So you can see this is a 47.28% return, but it is much higher than that, guys. When you reinvest it, it's much higher than that. Now it does gradually decrease over time, the amount you get per time, if especially if you don't reinvest it. And that's just because over time, Bitcoin, as it gets closer to that halving, right, the value does fluctuate, shall I say. Um, anyhow, so, and this is if I wanted to upgrade it, I could do that and so forth. But just imagine getting a 50% return within 1 year. Crazy, right? I can customize it, click over here, and I could say, if you got money you want to drop, $300 a day, guys. You put $149,000 in, you get $300 a day. I don't know what that sounds like to you, but if I was to simply do, something like this, let's say I did 300 times, 360. I mean, that's $100,000, guys. It's $100,000. I went down, rounded down, but like that's incredible. You're not going to get that anywhere else. And Bitcoin is doing really well right now. It's near that 100,000. I imagine I'll probably go back to this video and look back, and maybe it'll go back down to 80,000, and then it'll go right back up to like 150,000, like something crazy like that. But Bitcoin's here to stay, guys. It's not going anywhere. It's been here for what, 15 years or something. Don't worry, you're still not late. People think they are, they're not. This is just another way to make that money. Anyhow, so that being said, as you can see, this is level 20 with like again, I think it's Terahash. I don't remember all that. Yeah, so this is a list of the levels you can look at, and then they show you the return on investment, for every one of these, and you have to look at the power. So for I wouldn't get too much into it. Okay, you got to think, hey, I want to increase my power. I can buy it, and then get that return. So this would be an increase of 149,000. Now let me talk about something a little bit different here. Um, what you want to look at is the efficiency. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a miner. So I'm gonna go back to my miners, and I'm gonna go to click on create miner. So here I am right here, and let me make sure that I am. Make sure. Okay. Um, yeah. So if I click on the 20, it's not as efficient as the 15. However, it's a little less money to do that and get a little bit more better bang for your buck. So let me see if I can bring it up to here. Let's go all the way up there. And here's the thing: it's compounding interest. It's constantly reinvesting. It's increasing the WTH every single time. So let's click on 5,000. And as you can see, it's a little bit lower to put in that investment. Instead of 150,000, you're putting in 109,000. And the key is to look at this number right here per TH. So you have to take this case 5,000 and times it by that, and that's going to be what it is minus the electricity, which is pretty high at times. And that's why you just there's things you can do on here to lower it. You can buy some of the GoMining coin, and it'll offset the cost. And it does matter. It does make a big difference. I can talk about that in just a minute here. That being said, though, let's look at the big guy. So you buy your own miner, a 61.23% return. There's different traits here that are selected by random, and they give you certain special abilities. Anyways, if you increase this, it will lower the cost overall, and it'll be a better return over time. But this is the quick bang for your buck here, where you do this, and this is why I had the Black Friday special, where I've been buying, miners like this, and then I do the efficiency reduction, which saves me 20%. So that's the way to do it. Not buy it here, but to buy it there. Actually, I wonder if it applies the Black Friday special. I don't think it does right here, but anyhow, all right. So back to here. Here's your let me check here. That is monthly, guys. Let's look at yearly. Yearly. Wow, that's incredible. I mean, you're looking at a 66 $67,000 off of $100,000 $109,000. That's pretty damn good. And don't think about, oh, hey, this is the return I'm going to make in 1 year. Think about what the daily is, because the daily is what really matters. Like, it's the compounding interest that you're going to be getting. Just imagine having the full, let's see here. So $183 you'll be making per day. I don't know too many investments that do that, but suppose you take out a excuse me, $100,000 loan. Um, you do this, you instantly become work your way up to being a millionaire. Literally. Um, I don't know how hard you guys work to make $183 a day. For me, not so much, right? Because it depends on your income, so forth. But when you look at other people that are making minimum wage per hour, like this is incredible. So if you and your spouse or partner can get a co-joint loan, yes, it's a risk. Of course, it is like anything else. However, look at the payoff. And there's a lot of stories out there. I haven't. I'm still looking for better stories out there of longer term investors, and that's what I'm going to do with me. I'm going to kind of give you guys routine updates on what's happened, and I'll show you some of the progress I've made so far with it. But I know that as time progresses, this is going to be more and more. $183 per day compounding interest, and I'll show you exactly what that translates into here in a second. Here's your maintenance. You can convert it to Bitcoin if you want to see what that looks like. It shows you what that is. I'm not going to go over what Bitcoin mining is. I'll just simply summarize that it's a computations that are made by the machine. In this case, it's virtual, so you don't need a machine. You just do it all here. Anyhow, so you go next. A little bit about this. It can be a little bit finicky. Credit card won't work, despite what it says. Credit cards do not work. Payment method not available for this amount. So I got to figure out how to do that one. I haven't figured that out yet. Looks like the maximum amount I can do is 15,000. So I'm not sure how I'd take advantage of that. I'd have to look into that maybe by crypto. I guess that would be the way to do it. You could say maybe use some other place and buy you can buy like virtual go mining, and then you can buy it with that. Like that's probably the only way you can do it. Sorry guys, US regulations prohibit a lot of that stuff. You could buy USD tether if you create a coin account anywhere and just buy USD tether with it. Try to buy a little bit, then buy a lot. Voila, you got it. Use like the big guys, like I don't know, Coin, Coinbase, anything like that, like a big company that is well known. Buy your tether right there, get your wallet, and then go through here and basically hit pay. It's going to ask you for the wallet. Or you can add it right here actually, and so forth. So I've already upgraded it. From my point of view, another thing I want to mention about this is let me just go back down here. Excuse me, coughing you guys' ear there. If you hit next right here, these payment options, you can do a couple Google Pays. They may work. Your bank may not like it. You call the bank, say, hey, yeah, this is legitimate, and then do it a couple more times. You can do it by crypto, which I think is better. Basically, what you do is create a coin account, and then you wire bank money, a bunch of money to the account. Then you buy your tether, and then you purchase it with this. Yeah, you're going to pay a little bit of fees here and there, but hey, coin is all about paying fees, right? There's even liquidity, which you can buy with Go Mining, which is amazing over here. And it's a little more trickier. Maybe I'll make a video of that. But it's even higher percent yield return. It's crazy. But back to the mining. So you go over here. I've already gotten this one. You can see it says 75 tetra hashes or whatever they're called. Someone's going to correct me. I'll just put it in the description. But yeah, you can see right here. Yeah, let's look at the money. Let's go look at the money. All right, so I go over here, go to the mining farm. As you can see, I'm kind of trying to get to that 500, trying to work my way up. My power is at 322, so I've been throwing down some money. Right now I put about 55, maybe $6,000 now because I've lowered the efficiency. Maybe $6,400, just give or take. And right now, like I just did the upgrade for that too. So let's go to the dashboard here. So you got 5 miners. There's a thing called mining wars, which we can talk about, but not right now. All right, now the important part. I hit show in USD, and as you can see, every single day I've been making close to $19 a day with $5,000. That may not sound like a whole lot of money, but dude, like just, I mean, what is $20 a day to you? That's like, you going to get Taco Bell or something like that's your breakfast, your lunch, or whatever, and then you times that by 365. I mean, come on. Did I do that right? Yeah, I sure did. That's a lot of money. Some of you make like 20,000 a year, 30,000 a year. If you just put it into something like this, every day you can get your money. And you got two options with these things. You can either let's go back to, let me show you what you can do with this. I'm used to doing this on my phone, so it's just a little bit more different here. You got maintenance discounts. Let's talk about discounts real quick. So you can buy some geominings. I would not buy that. I mean, if you want to upgrade it, fine, but I'd rather just buy the miners. Put your money into that. The maintenance discount does matter. That's a good percentage. Every day, like you can upgrade. Right now, I'm at 0.9%, and then you just keep clicking on this little button here to get a little service discount, and it goes all the way up to 3%. Word to the wise, if you switch from doing the mining campaigns or whatever, if you switch back and forth, it will reset this. I believe also if you buy new miners, it might reset it as well. So the solo mining is what you start out at, but there's like mining. Shoot, what's it called? Go miners. Minor wars. Duh. Okay. um, and I've done it a couple times. Minor wars is good for like situation where you don't have too much money and you want to do that. There's like a mining pool and how that works. And from what I've looked at online, it's more reliable for lower amounts. But considering how much that I'm putting in, which is still peanuts, really, it's definitely enough for me to do solo mining, and I'd rather just make more money from solo mining. Um, I know there's some like speed, some spells and some things you can do that make it kind of cool. Maybe you make more money. Maybe someone can correct me on that. But anyways, let's see here. So yeah, this is the marketplace. So we click on marketplace, and these are the miners you can buy from. You can buy a small one and buy a big one. Like what I do is I go to the power, and then over 9,000. Whatever you want to do. So like I don't know. How about like 120, right? So 128 seems to be that number, like anything with computer terms. As you can see, it's about about $1,000. Now, if you did this, create one, you're going to spend more money. So the marketplace has better ones. However, some of them tend to be a little bit older legacy systems, which won't be that bad. But you see how it says 35. All you can do is upgrade. Use your Black Friday specials after you buy this. Just upgrade it, and then use your Black Friday special to lower the efficiency. Easy done, right? Save money. Um, yeah, some really good deals here. Something I would do is you could sort by return on investment and do high to low. Look at that. 117% return. Guys, this is 100% legit. This is a legitimate site. You can Google them. They've been around for years. Like, no bull. Like, this is how you're going to make money. Like, you got to keep up with the times. Like, stock market's great. Maybe you might get a double return. Maybe it might happen in a couple of days. I don't know. But this is more reliable. This is consistent money every single day, which is exactly what you're probably looking for. And every single day, just think you're gonna sit back, you're gonna make 20, $100, $200, $300, $400 a day. Like if you get an inheritance or you get something like that, you get a bunch of money, like put it into something like this. Maybe diversify it, fine, whatever. I would put it on here and then I would diversify from there. You're getting daily income, daily income. So excuse me. That being said, yeah, these are Go miners. These are little specials you can get. You can buy these things and they give you like extra. Look at this automated service. That's kind of cool, right? So automatically runs your service every single day. That may not be worth it, but if you have like a couple 100,000, maybe it might be worth it. But this is again like you don't need much money to start. You don't need much money to do that. So let me click on the rewards. So let me tell you how I first started off. So let's go all the way back. Let's do this. Went all the way back. And I started off small, like you. I was skeptical, right? Just did a small amount. I only had 31 computations, which if I was to duplicate this and then I click on, just to give you an idea how much that cost, again, I think it was like $30, something like that. Click on miners. Let's see here. Create a miner. And again, you have these two options, and then yeah, $36 for to get how many computations? That's only one. So that one computation after a year, you get $14. So you put $37 in, you get back $15. I mean, that's a 50% return, guys. Like if you just be patient, if you got a large amount of money, you can take out a loan, try to get a low APR. And right now, inflation's kind of high. Um, the Federal Reserve kind of has higher rates, so everything's higher. I get it. But don't think about that. Think about every day, what am I going to do? This is what you do. Some of you be chasing things, be working so hard. Take your money, put it in something like this. For goodness sakes, put in something like this. It's nice and quick, easy to do. It's not rocket science. And then it's pretty addicting because like every day you see it and you're like, I want to get more. I want to get more per day. All right, so let's go back. Dashboard. Look how much money I've already made. $128. That may not seem like a whole lot, guys. But that's a lot of money considering just starting out. I just upgraded to the $6,000. Before that, I was only like a couple. Yeah, it's like a $800 in. But like, let me go back to the. Excuse me. Let me go back to rewards. Look, every single day, I'm making $20. Every single day, I'm making $20. Amazing. I don't know what that is to you, but let me throw a crazy number at you. Okay. Now, some of you know math. If you don't know math, you should know some math, basic math. Okay. Let's take the $20 a day. I'm just going to round it up. Okay. I'll round it up. Let's say you put $100,000 in. So you do 20. There's how much I put in times what you want to put in, 100,000. Then you divide that by how much you put in a second or earlier. So in my case, let's say I put down $6,000. I put down $6,000. I make $20 a day. Okay. That's my current. I want to make, what am I going to make of 100,000? Okay. Here, I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Back to your math days, guys. Back to your math days. Okay. You guys remember proportions? So 20 over 6,000. That's what you currently have. This is what you put in. Now, you got to figure out what that is. So basically, you take 20 times 100,000 and you divide it by 6. And what do we get? $333. Now, what is that? Guys, that's per day. Per day. So if you get a $100,000 loan, you're making $333 a day. That's reinvesting, by the way. It's going to go up about $3 or $4 every day. Maybe a dollar or two. Doesn't matter. Every single day that's going up. So if you have a $100,000 loan, okay, and let's just times it by 20% interest. Okay, so here you are at APR of that. So, and then let's take say 5 years. Okay, so you take 5 times 20,000 because it's $100,000. So that's pretty high, right? So basically, you have a $200,000 loan for the price of 100,000. Okay, that's over 5 years again. All right, so you got to pay that back. But what if you do this? What is that per day? 333 times 65. That's $121,000. So in 5 years' time, you can make $500,000 with 100K, and probably more than that because it's compounding interest. I didn't even include the compounding, y'all. Okay, it's probably $1 million in 5 years or less with $100,000. Okay, and I can run the numbers on my Excel sheet, which I have many times. It's pretty darn good. You do that and you walk away. Like even if you just walked away for 1 year with that 100,000 and let it just continually reinvest. Here I'll show you. See if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna show you something crazy. Okay, y'all, hold your breath. Show you something kind of crazy. Little cray cray. So I've gotten rid of some fields here, but just simply put it, let's say I put $100,000 in, guys. 100,000. Okay, so it's a little higher. Let's say it's 360. We're just gonna do 360. Okay, so I do 360. Okay. Every single day. Okay, let's fix that. We need to let's do it like that. Is it gonna do it? It's doing it every single day. All right, let's just pretend like you're at 400. Okay, for chisels and giggles here. But look at how it's going up by $1 or $2 every single day, but $1.50 every single day. You're going up $1. So if you have a $30 an hour job, $25 an hour job, I think you can probably get a $100,000 loan in 25 days. In 25 days, for 1 hour, you will make that in compounding interest, just in the compounding interest. Okay, not to mention what you're making every single day. You do that, you get a $100,000 loan, like you're done. Stop working. Stop working. Just get your loan. Do this at a young age. I wish I did it when I was younger because now I got a house, now I got a truck, now I got all these other things that if I just done that, okay? But I'm like, oh, I got to pay this off. Oh, I got to pay that off. Like, this is your chance. Okay. I hope that you listen to me and do me a favor. Go to my little referral thing and give me some money. Okay. But back to you, though. Look at what this is doing. Look at this. After 16 days, let's see here, 17 days. Okay. You climbed from $28 more and $28 more a day per day. So if you have, excuse me, if you have, let's say you're making $30 an hour, some of you are like, yeah, that's a lot of money. Some of us, not really, right? Let's say you make it's $240 a day. $240 a day. Look at this, $100,000 loan. You're already making double your income. Take out a loan, do this, and you're already making double your income. And you go back to what about paying it back? How do I pay back that loan? Okay, let's do some numbers. Okay, we already said that $100,000, right? So then you add 20,000. It's $120,000, and you got to pay that off. We'll divide that by. Excuse me. Let's take this. There's a better way to do this. I know. Divide it by 5, and then divide it by 12. So you took a $100,000 loan. You could expect to probably pay about $3,000 a month, give or take, from the past. Maybe even less than that. Maybe $2,500. Okay. Let's just do $3,000. All right. We times that by 12. We divide that by 365 days out of the year. Okay. So every day you'd have to pay back about $98. But look what you're making. You're making 4 times that. Okay. Yeah. You can figure out how you're going to pay that off. Okay. If you think you can pay that off, like however you can stand it to pay that bill, you may have to pull back a couple times and then like withdraw. And I'll show you the setting to do that. So instead of it reinvesting, to just have it come back. But literally, you're making 4 times as much. And dude, look at this. It's crazy. I know you've been wanting me to show you this. After 1 full year, look at how much you're making. You're making $1,600 a day. Now, maybe my math is wrong. Maybe my computations are wrong. They could be. But I know the power of compounding interest. And I have evidence to show you that this is true. And I cannot wait to see what this is going to happen. That's why I'm putting out every dollar I got into this right now. But dude, after like 2 years, I mean, you're going to be a multi-millionaire. All that with $100,000. What about 10,000? Let's see what that does. So let's say I put 10,000. Or you know what? What about what I put in? Okay, I put in about 6,000. Okay. So right now my interest. Remember how I said $20 a day? It's pretty close, right? Pretty close. Let's do that. Okay. Let's try. Hey, that's what I first said, right? Let's try $5,000. Now, truthfully, it probably was, about that much more extra that I've spent to make this happen. Okay. But doesn't matter. So you got $20 and it's going up. Look at this. So after a year, I will be making about $85 a day. Bruh, $85 a day. Okay. Again, we go back to that. I'm just going to give you that number. Okay. Maybe you're making minimum wage. Maybe you have $5,000 hanging around somewhere and you think about getting a car. Say, screw that. Go live in your parents' basement and go play games or something. I don't know. But put it in here, right? And then so let's see. You take that $30 an hour, $240. Not bad. Okay, not bad. Pretty close, right? How about the guy who's say having $15 an hour and they're working 8 hours a day? Excuse me, 120. And guess what? I'm not paying any taxes on this. It's not yet, right? But yeah, it's tax free because it just keeps compounding interest until you have to report that tax. But anyways, so yeah, $86 a day. I mean, dude, this is a lot of money after 2 years. Just insane. So Yeah, that's why I'm trying to put in as much as I can. And the numbers don't lie. It's right here, guys. It's right there. Now look what I did before that. Before that, I think I put like it was like $800-900 in. I was just letting it grow, just letting it gradually grow over time. And you can see it kind of bounces back and forth. Kind of goes up, kind of goes down. Some of that has to do with me hitting the service button and doing little things here and there and torquing things. You see the service level discounts a little higher. So yeah, that does matter. The price is going to matter, but that's every single day, dude. Every single day. So $5,000, that's going to bring me about $20 a day, and $800 is going to bring me around there. So, what else can I say? Yeah. So let's go back to the rewards, and then we're going to end this. Um, where is it? Um, no, 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 not that. I'm gonna have to edit that. Shoot. Dashboard. Um, upgrade, upgrade. Let me go to the other screen here, and then I'm going to see if I can find the option here. Maintenance discounts. They're all. I'm getting the runaround. Activity reward settings. Okay, so I'm going to get a screenshot of this, and I realize now that I'm just gonna have to look at this video again. So as you can see, maintenance GoMining discount. I have some GoMining, so it gives me 20% discount on maintenance. That's awesome. But however, that money's not doing anything, so it kind of makes sense that it'd be a high steep thing. Reward protection. If you start off in a very small amount of money, you need to be careful about this. I'm actually thinking about turning this off because I don't need it. But that's why if you do mining wars, you don't have to worry about that. At least as far as I know. Reinvestment. Here it is, guys. So if you want to turn this off, then you can get it back in GoMining, and then you can sell your GoMining, which is going to keep going up, by the way, in value, just like Bitcoin. Yeah. And as you can see, my expected daily upgrade, this is the compounding interest, 1.93. So tomorrow it'll probably be 1.93 plus another 1.93, and it just keeps going up. Like that computation is going to matter. I'm trying to lower my WTH. I think it takes the average. No, it doesn't. This is my highest paying one, and then it just grabbed the top one. I'm trying to remember if I can select individually each one or how that works, but I think that's just that one. Yeah, that's just that one. All right. So, yeah, I think with that being said, that's all I can really give you guys for today. And, like I said, it's very simple. Just get the loan, do what you got to do. Start off small. It doesn't have to be anything big, and just keep reinvesting. With that being said, I'm going to try to stop this call. See if I can find my little device here. Let's see, am I? Close all that out. Close all that out. And I will say goodbye to you guys. Bye bye.